Okay, we're gonna look at that. We're gonna look at a lot of the news updates that have happened in the space since our last live stream we did. Um, I was not with you yesterday, so the last live stream was on Monday. So if you missed yesterday, then welcome back. We're gonna check on the crypto markets, kind of look at the current dump that's happening right now. Take a look at that. Answer some of your questions and a whole lot more. So if you're new around here, hey, I'm Gregory, and on this channel, I turn you into a blockchain master. So if that's something that you're interested in, then smash that like button down below for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe to this channel. And if you want to learn how to master blockchain step-by-step start to finish, then head on over to dappuniversity.com/bootcamp to get started today. All right, so we got people jumping in the chat. We got Culture Eyes, Automatic Beats, Technically, David, Devon Shu, hope I'm saying that right, Machiavelli, Shay, Rodrigo, Paul, Anthony, Xavier, welcome. All right, so I'm starting to see a red dot on my live streaming software again. Hopefully my connection will actually stay good. I'm trying to get this fixed so that we don't have glitchy live streams. All right, so let's just go ahead and jump into this. We got a bunch of stuff to talk about today. Again, I was not able to be with you yesterday, but I want to talk about something that came up. Let's just see here. Looks like we're freezing a little bit. Hopefully I can just press on and my freezing issue will resolve itself. Let's just see here. Yeah, hopefully this will resolve itself. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this. Let's talk about the big NFT drop that nobody is expecting. And this is something that came out on Monday. I wanted to talk about with you all yesterday in the stream yesterday, but I could not join you. So let's go ahead and talk about it today. So Britain announces or plan to mint its own NFT as it looks to lead the way in crypto. Okay, so this is a big deal. And I got a few points I want to bring up on this, but let's kind of just go through the details. So UK finance minister asked the Royal Mint to create and issue the NFT by this summer. Okay, so this is going to be something that's pretty soon on the grand scheme of things, not some just like far off dream. So the city minister announced a number of steps UK will take to bring digital assets under more regulatory scrutiny. And they want the government in Britain to lead the way in crypto, okay? So this is undoubtedly a big deal, okay? This is not the first government we've seen actually dropping an NFT. We saw the same thing with Ukraine earlier this year, okay? I don't know if you're tuning in with me to live streams, but we had this, basically, Ukraine announced they were going to do an airdrop, okay, for like some crypto, and then everybody got like super excited about that. Everybody's like, how do I get the airdrop? I'm gonna give money to Ukraine now, or something like that. And then they kind of pivoted and it's like, hey, whoa, we're not gonna do an airdrop. We're gonna issue an NFT instead. So this is not the first time we've seen this, and now we're seeing Britain jump on the train as well. So we don't have any details. At least I don't have any details from reading what's going on through the news here about what's actually gonna go. What the NFT is actually going to be. So we don't know if it's going to have like some sort of utility within the, within the UK, or if it's just going to be like an NFT drop, just like a profile picture NFT. I highly doubt it's going to be just that. I have a feeling it's going to have some sort of utility behind it. Okay, so sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm looking at my live stream here. I don't know why this thing keeps deciding to just freeze on me. Can y'all still hear my audio okay? Even though my video starts to kind of lag on me, can y'all still hear the audio? Let me know in the chat below. Can you still hear me okay, even though the video is kind of freezing up on me, okay? So audio is good, no glitches in the audio, it's just that the video keeps dropping frames. Okay, so we're just gonna run with that. Can I please do something about my internet connection? Yes, I will do something about my internet connection. Thank you for that helpful observation, and that you're really helping me fix the problem. All right, so let's continue on with this. Yes, the video gets laggy. Yeah, so I'm gonna get this resolved, everybody. We'll figure it out. Can't do it right now on the stream. Nothing I can do about it. So let's just press on. All right. So, anyways, we don't know exactly what's gonna happen with the NFT. Whether it's gonna have utility within the within the country itself, or whether there's a lot of speculation about this. So. But I want to talk about some pretty critical details regarding this. So first of all, again, not the first country we've seen do this. We've seen the Ukraine push for this as well. But other important stuff that come out in this is changing in messaging, okay? Talking about wanting Britain to lead the way in crypto. So we saw a similar thing in the U.S. earlier this year when we've seen sort of an executive order to actually regulate cryptocurrency and digital assets inside of the United States. The executive order is basically like study them and like come up with, something where we say, hey, this is your job to do this is your job to do this, and we come sort of plan. And inside that messaging, which we saw just a few weeks ago, was the desire for the U.S. to become a leader in crypto. Okay. And now we're seeing a similar type of thing come out, or hey, we want the U.K. to become a leader in crypto. So we're seeing lots of changing in messaging from, Western countries in particular, who are, saying like, hey, we want to be like, we're for crypto. We're pro crypto. We want to become a leader in this space for Web3, all this type of stuff. And that is not where we were even 6 months ago, 3 months ago, a year ago plus, okay? And so that in and of itself is a big deal, okay? Then we're seeing this kind of trend come out where more and more people are saying the same types of things. So somebody said just ask devs to do something. Yes, YouTube devs, please do something with my live streaming connection. I don't know why it's so laggy here. So the last reason this is a huge deal, depending on, what actually comes about with this NFT, is new use cases emerging onto the scene for NFTs. So this is one of the things I'm most excited about because, again, I think we can do so much more with NFTs than just like profile pictures and digital art and digital collectibles. I think those are great use cases. I think that's, they've obviously worked. There's clearly lots of people that want them and are flipping them and, are having an amazing time doing that. But I think that's really just scratching the surface for what we can do with a non-fungible token with blockchain in the first place. And as we're seeing people like government step into this space to actually issue them, that's starting to branch out into those sort of vast expanse of, blue ocean where we can tap into all these, different use cases for blockchain that we really haven't even started to go down that road yet. And that's the type of things where, the entire crypto space really flourishes and explodes into this, massive force that just eats everything. People talk about crypto eating the world. Well, that's kind of how it happens. And so basically, this is a step in that direction. And so I'm super excited about what we can do with NFTs, especially in intellectual property, things that represent digital ownership of physical items, all that type of stuff. And, this is definitely a step in the right direction. So I'm going to press on here despite my technical difficulties. Sorry, everybody, I have a little hard time concentrating on my delivery here because I'm so distracted by these technical issues. But thanks for bearing with me. We'll just press on regardless of what's happening here. I might have to make the stream a little bit shorter today. Okay, so yeah, well, I'm gonna hopefully get this connection issue fixed up here. Sorry, I'm just checking a couple settings on my screen, see if it would actually fix the problem. I don't think that's going to fix the problem. Let's just press on here. So let's circle back around to, what's been going on with Twitter this week. People have been talking about it all over the place, not just in crypto, but they've been talking about especially inside crypto. We talked about it on our stream Monday, but some new developments have come out recently about Elon Musk actually joining the board of directors for Twitter. Okay, because this has caused a lot of controversy, across the space. Okay, so we saw this on Monday about Elon buying, shares in Twitter, massive, significant amount of shares. Okay, and now he's appointed board of directors for Twitter as well. So basically, sorry, I'm trying to pull some on my screen here. Why is this? There's lots of controversy floating around outside the crypto space. Like, hey, what's Elon going to do? What's he going to do for free speech on the Twitter platforms? Lots of people duke it out about that. But still, really, for Web 3.0, that's where I'm the most optimistic that we could see some sort of positive influence from Elon in the Twitter space, okay? Because I think Twitter is a prime candidate for a massive tech giant to expand into Web 3.0 and make it more of a Web 3.0 social media platform, okay? We saw the tweet on Monday that I pulled up from a few weeks ago, Elon talking about, hey, the Twitter algorithm should be open source. Like it was a poll. It was like yes or no. He didn't say that. He said, should it be, basically? People can vote yes or no. And that's kind of showing where Elon's head's at, and we saw that before he was announced that he was, buying into Twitter, now appointed as the part of the board of directors. Okay, so that's the type of thing where, Twitter has the ability to become a leader in best practices for how we build Web 3.0 applications in the first place. People talk about, hey, it's really hard to make a social network that's completely decentralized, all that type of stuff. It's hard to make applications that are completely decentralized. But one big benefit that you can get from Web 3.0 is transparency, okay? And even if something doesn't have complete trustlessness and complete censorship resistance, all that type of stuff, you can still get this added benefit of seeing how it works and verifying how it works on, out in the open. And people say, hey, like, don't trust, don't verify, don't trust, verify. Well, that's an example. Like, could you take the important parts of an application like the Twitter algorithm, which I think is a lot of things that people don't trust in the first place. Social media algorithms, are they showing you what's actually trending? Are they showing you news articles that people are actually engaging with? Or is it just showing news articles that, somehow are trained by human bias? Or like, could there be some nefarious intent by the creator of the application to surface some things or suppress other things? Okay, so that's a huge impetus for like saying, hey, we want to open source a Twitter algorithm. And so that's definitely caused a lot of backlash from some people saying like, hey, if you just open source it, then you could game the system. Okay, like if you just show everybody how it works, then you can have everybody who's just going to basically optimize for however the algorithm works, and that's all you're going to see again. So I definitely get that, but you could have a situation where the algorithm only applies to maybe certain types of content where like, you don't see how it applies to user-generated content. Maybe like media outlets are enforced, to use a certain time. I've seen lots of different answers to that. So let me know what you all think down in the comment section below. Do you have any big ideas on how Twitter could fairly open source this algorithm in a way that would actually be effective? And do you think that Elon would do something like that? And the other thing is, like, Elon can't just walk up in Twitter and say, hey, guys, this is how Twitter's going to work now. That's not how it works. That's another sort of fallacy I've seen floating around about the controversy with Elon. Somebody says unblock Trump. Yeah, I've seen that floating around. People think Elon's going to walk up in there and unblock Trump. I don't think he's got that authority. Let's see here. Supposed to Dow social media coming soon. It'll happen. Yeah. So, all right. So let's go ahead and check on the crypto markets right now, because that's definitely something that a lot of people are looking at. We're kind of in the middle of this dump. Okay. Bitcoin's trading back around $44,000, $44,296. We're forming this sort of red candle down here. One thing that's interesting is we wicked down to the bottom of this bull market support band, but looks like we are bouncing off of it. Okay, so that's one thing that I definitely want to watch out for before we get too doom or gloom about this current price correction. I'm seeing lots of people talk about buying up this dip. We'll see. Okay, I'm still cautiously optimistic about where we're headed with the Bitcoin price, especially, of course, always long term, but in the sort of medium term, still cautiously optimistic. I think what a lot of people are watching for in terms of technicals is Bitcoin confidently breaking above this 200-day moving average. Okay, we got rejection off of it. But with this price correction, let's see if we can bounce off of this bull market support band. It could take some time, right? Like, last summer when we saw this correction, We saw, just green candle after green candle after green candle after green candle. Okay. This one could take a little bit longer. We'll just have to wait and see. Tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Somebody says, would love an NFT that gave access to all Dapp's content. So is that a request for an NFT drop? Somebody says it's freezing. Yes, I know it's freezing. So this is still bullish. So this is I'm Mr. Freeze. Yeah, totally. I got to figure out what's going on with the stream here. All right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there for today. I got to figure out what's going on with the stream. It's just no bueno. It's kind of painful for me to sit here and watch it just lag the entire time and freeze up. It's too distracting. So, as always, smash the like button down below for the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. We're going to get this fixed up. Hopefully be back here tomorrow 100% live. No glitches, no freezes. So, definitely, like I said, subscribe, turn notifications. You're going to find that live stream whenever we go live. If you're as fast at this technology as I am, you want to get your hands dirty, how can you get started today? You can go to my YouTube homepage. You can find my free courses there. They're like Udemy courses, but they're totally free. And if you like those, you want to take the next step, or hey, maybe you'll take a master shortcut entirely, I can show you become a blockchain master step-by-step start to finish over at dappuniversity.com/bootcamp. You don't have to be an expert to get started today. I've helped people with zero coding experience become real-world blockchain developers in a matter of months. So that's all I've got. And until next time,